This is ridiculous.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Now. We're back! Yay! We're still at home and you're at home, so we're all kind of together. I'm your host, Lydia Winters, and I'm so excited to be back this month. We're going to be hanging out with two people that I absolutely adore, Agnes and Alexander, who are going to show us something real cute. Hi!
Hi, Lydia.
Welcome, you two. You're going to show us something cute and derpy.
Indeed, very cute and derpy. The frogs.
The
Yes,
frogs.
lovely frogs.
We're gonna do a lot of frog stuff today. Lots of cool frog things. And we even have a set for the two of you to be in.
It's so pretty.
But first, all those frogs.
These
Also-
amazing frogs and all the cats around as well.
I love all the cats. We need tadpoles. I want tadpoles.
Yes, we definitely need to have some tadpoles. We have a packed show today. We have lots of things that we're gonna be going through. Agnes and Alexander are going to be on a frog adventure trying to find all three variants. We have another section of You Made It where we have some very cool warden things to show you. Then we're going to hop on the Mojang Studios team server and look at some Mojang builds from our team. Then we have Block Buzz with Jewel, where we're going to give you an update of what's been happening in February. And then we have a really fun frog mini game at the end. So let's jump into our frog adventure. Make sure that while you're watching, please feel free to drop a chat in and I will be asking Alexander and Agnes your frog questions. So let's get to it. Oh, there, I'm a cat. That's very cute.
It's even named Lydia.
Oh, thank you. It's a very adorable cat. I love it. So what are we going to look for today? Just frogs? Tadpoles? What's happening, you two?
Well, I think we're going to go on a little exploration. We're going to talk about the frogs, which is this amazing new mob added to Minecraft. I think we will have a lot of fun.
What are you most excited for with the frogs as you've been making them? Oh.
That's a
Well,
tricky question.
Yeah, you start, Agnes.
No, you can start. But the thing is, I love to look at mobs or everything, you know, with the overviews, everything together, the holistic views. It's hard to pick one thing, but I do like that they are cold-blooded and that you can get variants depending on the temperature they grow up in. I think that's really cute.
That's so awesome. What about for you, Alexander?
Oh yeah, I definitely have one favorite thing, and that is that the frogs can eat the tiny slimes.
and that's a change. So tell us more about that.
So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, go ahead, Agnes.
the initial plan, which we also showed at Minecraft Live, was that frogs were going to eat fireflies. But when we had shown that, we started to get lots of feedback about, but fireflies can be poisonous. The frogs are going to die. And we didn't know that, so I actually started to read a lot about fireflies and frogs, and I learned a lot. And indeed, like fireflies are actually lots of different species. I cannot pronounce the word, but species of beetles, and some of them are poisonous. So we decided to change the design, so we don't like encourage players to feed the real frogs with fireflies, because that could be harmful for the frogs.
Qualified Gaming asked, can frogs eat axolotls? Which just sounds very sad to me, but I'm just, delivering the question.
No. So frogs can eat the tiny slimes, but it's a good question because many of our viewers might know that there actually was a bug with the frog when we put it on the initial beta, and yeah, maybe our viewers want to hear the story, so I can tell the short version.
Yeah.
So I was developing the frogs, and I was going to add this eat mob behavior for it basically, and as I was testing it, I thought that I could test it together with the goat, because the goat is actually one of my other favorite mobs in Minecraft. So while building the feature, I temporarily added that the frogs could eat the goats, which of course is very, very silly.
Makes a lot of sense.
Indeed, right? It's the mighty frog. But what happened was that or I forgot to remove that part of the code when putting it into the beta. So for the first beta, the frogs were actually eating goats. And the first time I saw a player posting a video of this, I literally fell off my chair laughing because it looked so funny.
That is amazing. It's amazing that you basically pre-answered a question with the goats, because Frank Severnus asked what was the funniest bug that you've encountered, and I can't imagine one funnier than, goats being eaten by frogs.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's, I did have a lot of other funny bugs as well. Like when I was actually doing this this behavior that it was supposed to eat the slimes, before I had actually made it to eat it, it was like catching the slime with its tongue. But then the slime was just being pulled towards it without getting eaten, so the frog would just spin around and trying to catch it quickly.
You remember the video you showed? That was really funny. I think.
Yes.
Okay, I have to send you two out on. Aren't you going on a quest to find frogs? Because I think you're just standing by a little pond.
Yeah.
I have a tadpole in a bucket, so we could bring the tadpole and try to find either cold or warm biome.
Yeah, Agnes, why do we need to find a cold biome?
Because when tadpoles grow up, they pick a variant depending on the temperature of the biome. That's how we interpreted being cold-blooded in Minecraft.
Shadow Gaming wants to know about, will you be able to breed and tame frogs?
You're able to breed them and you get tadpoles. You cannot tame them, but you can tempt them, and you can also bring the tadpoles in a bucket.
Okay, so you have the tadpole in a bucket, and we're trying to find a cold biome so that we can put the tadpole in the water.
Exactly.
Yes, and then when it grow up.
The tadpoles live in the swamps. That's their natural environment. And in the swamps we have the slimes, right? And that's why they like to eat the slimes, because the small slimes, they look really delicious. Like, I would love to eat them. So currently we have the slime ball as the tempt item for the frogs, and that is the item that is used to lure them.
But the poor tadpole, oh no, it's gonna turn to ice.
Yeah, we need to find a hole here in the water.
But it's gonna freeze eventually, so we hope this is not. This is dangerous for the tadpole. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I don't love that we're gonna drop this little tadpole into here, but
it will
we're
save you.
Oh no!
This
Something
is dangerous.
To make this even more complicated, our good friend Near, who was on last month, has a poll that's in the YouTube chat, and all of you at home can decide on some interesting things that will surprisingly happen to Alexander and Agnes. Maybe nice things, maybe mean things. I'm not going to say anything more, but just know that you get to decide what happens to these two as they freeze a tadpole. So
I would assume it's only very kind things.
Yes. I don't have any weapons. I don't have any swords.
No, but why didn't you bring? If you go on expeditions, you need to bring swords.
save him, Agnes. Oh, thank you.
It's a creeper.
Okay.
I'm not sure we're gonna manage to have the tadpole survive.
I feel like this may have been the first thing the community voted on, which was pretty mean so far. Especially when there's a baby zombie. Don't freeze. Are you...
Oh, we got one.
Look, Agnes.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's the green. It's the cold frog. Look at it. So pretty.
It's so cute. Soap wants to know if you can put a frog in a bucket.
No, only the tadpoles.
Only the tadpole.
Yeah, frogs is a little bit too big to fit in the bucket, I think.
Yeah. Oh, look at the water.
I love it.
And I also like that since you only can put the tadpoles in a bucket, that kind of connects the system that the frogs are cold-blooded and the tadpole system together, which I think is really nice, because the easiest way then to transport frogs is to transport the tadpoles, and then you can transport them to cold or warm places to get new variants of frogs.
That's really awesome.
Should we try to find a warm area?
That is
as well,
a
Agnes?
cute.
Yeah?
Oh, we just leave it.
Okay.
We can't take you in a bucket. I'm sorry.
No.
Bye-bye.
But
Bye,
it looks
bye.
happy.
Yeah, it looks happy. There's another tadpole in there too. Oh, it's following you still. It wants to take me with you. Oh,
What is
that
your
is
favorite, Agnes, of the three variants we have?
But I can't pick one favorite. They are all lovely. I think it was most fun with the warm one, the one that it's like a white frog, because that's inspired by wait, gray foam nest tree frog, and I thought that real life frog was so cool when I read about it. So in that way, I really liked the what's happened now. Did you?
No, it was not me.
I have a
Whoa,
diamond sword.
Uh-oh. Is more bad stuff happening to you two travelers?
I think something happened, but I think it was Alexander.
Clever Roman wants to know, how long does it take for a tadpole to become a frog?
It's a random chance between 3 to 10 minutes at the moment.
Ooh, that's cool. At the moment, so
Oh wait,
dot dot dot.
that is for the
spawn,
frog spawn to hatch actually. But the time for the tadpole to grow up into a frog is the same as for any other baby animal, basically. Oh no, I can't see
can't
anything.
see anything.
Okay, I
Uh-oh.
found you, Agnes.
Where
I'm
are
behind you. behind you.
Okay.
Okay,
If
we
we
need to
use, we move
need to go
slowly.
together here slowly. Which way do we... No, I lost you again.
I think I'm working in the right direction.
I definitely feel that this hinders the frog search. All of you who voted for this one.
How upsetting.
Where are you, Agnes?
I no. You were supposed to walk right behind me.
If you're just now joining us, we are on an epic frog quest to try to find variants.
There was a phantom. No.
But bad things are currently happening to Agnes and Alexander.
Okay, now I can see again. Oh, there you are.
Okay. Oh, it's a little
That stupid
No, and they're fantastic. Okay.
Oh,
No,
no.
this is
Oh no.
this is too scary. But here's the village. I'm gonna go inside, and then
Good idea.
where's here?
At least there's an iron golem.
Here is a villager living here even.
Oh no.
I'm gonna. Oh no, we need to sleep all of us. Okay.
Alexander, since Agnes already answered and Aussie Gaming Way asks, what's your favorite frog variant? So we know Agnes can't decide, but she likes the warm biome. What about you?
I actually really like well, again, all of them are amazing, but I think that I like the green one, the cold one, the most. I really like the colors, and I think that our artist that has been working on them, have just done an amazing job with all of them. But yeah, probably the green one is my favorite.
Oh, I really like that one. It is, yeah, like you said, the color stands out, and it looks so nice on the snow.
Yeah, definitely. It's really beautiful, and it kind of reminds me of the frogs that I would see when I was a kid and playing in ponds and things like that in Sweden.
I always got so happy when I found frogs when I was a child.
Oh, that's awesome.
But you used to take care of them, right, Agnes?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure that was good. I thought I was kind, so I had tadpoles in an aquarium and saw how they grew up.
Yeah.
And then I let them out outside again after when they grew up. Yeah, I hope they was okay there.
So there's another pull-up, and this one, I think it sounds like it's nice that you'll get an item chosen by the chat, but I worry that it still may be bad. But if you're watching, pick something to give to these two explorers who are not very easily finding a warm biome to make our next
already
frog.
struggle to find a warm biome. We need kind items.
We are struggling.
Agnes, have you noticed that it has become night? So maybe we should have something to light our path.
That would be nice.
I actually might have torches already. But yes, torches is a very good idea. Or something like that.
Wasn't Alexander thinking of something else?
Maybe I was thinking of something else that can produce light.
You did.
That goes with frogs.
You're too clever. You meant the frog lights.
Yes. What are those, Agnes? What are the frog lights?
Oh, watch out!
You can't ask me about frog lights when a creeper is right in front of me. Okay. The frog lights are like the drop from the frog, and it's very much Minecraft logic how you get them. But now I'm also attacked by a spider. Everything is fine. What is this?
Agnes.
I'll keep you safe if you keep telling them about the frog lights.
Yeah. Teamwork.
um, So we knew already, like very early when we designed the frogs, that we want each frog variant to have something unique and nice for the players, like a reward. And then we also knew that, okay, players often ask for new, like pretty light source blocks. So we thought, well, we can combine this. And then originally, the frogs were supposed to drop the frog lights when they ate fireflies, because like fireflies, they're kind of light source, so that makes sense. But then when we changed that design, we're like, okay, so how do we make this make sense now? But I actually really like what we came up with. So the frogs eat the small slimes because they. You're supposed to protect me because
I'm trying to.
because the small slimes live in the swamps. It's like a nice ecosystem. And then we have the magma cubes, and I mean they kind of look the same as small slimes. It's very logical that the frogs would eat magma cubes too, and magma cubes are almost like a light thing. So then, if a frog eats a tiny magma cube, it's gonna drop frog light.
That is awesome. And so there's 3 variants because there's frog lights for each frog.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh no, I got an effect.
Yeah, me too. The green frog, the cold frog, is going to drop a block that is called verdant frog light, and it's a green frog light. So I'm actually going to take one of them and place them here so we can light up our path a little bit.
Wow.
So pretty again.
That's so pretty. Oh, and it's warming up
so
the.
Excellent.
I think that it's not warming up things here. It's probably someone.
Oh,
who's
watch
messing
out!
with us.
There's a phantom.
Where is it? There it is. But then we also have the yellow one or the orange one, which is called ochre.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Also really pretty.
That's really pretty.
And the final one is the pearlescent frog light, which is my favorite.
It's my favorite too.
That's gorgeous.
It's
But
really,
it is melting the ice, right? Is that
Yeah.
on purpose?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's warming up. Look at this.
Oh, they're
Obvious.
really pretty. I can't wait to see what people build with them. What do you two want to build with them?
So,
Yeah,
It's
go
like
ahead.
in your own worlds.
I think these gonna be very valuable because it's quite tricky to get the frog to the nether so they can eat magma cubes. I think as soon as I have one of these in my world, it's probably gonna have a quite maybe part of some kind of art thing on a town square or something like that, or maybe like part of a castle or something like that because it's a valuable block. I think.
They're really, really pretty. I love
I
them.
like them a lot, actually.
I think it was such a cool idea to use the magma cubes, the small magma cubes, because it makes sense, right, in a Minecraft way, because they eat the small slimes, and the small magma cubes looks like the small slimes, so they get a bit confused, and then they eat them, and then we get cool blocks.
That's super cool. Those are beautiful. Okay, the chat has given you something useful. Thank you, chat.
Oh, we have a bed. So Agnes,
Gave you
Probably.
beds. Find a safe space.
Ow! Ow! What?
Oh no!
No!
I'm coming. Where are you?
No, I killed the zombie. Thank you, though. But I think we are 2 minutes. We should have.
Uh-oh,
We have many
phantoms.
places Also, we have just walked in a circle because we're back at the village. So-
Oh, Agnes, I'm gonna die.
Oh
no!
no!
Don't die. We don't. Wait, I have food.
No.
Oh no!
No, I'm alone.
This is a very terrifying frog quest. If you're just joining us, we're supposed to be looking for frog variants.
But instead, we are walking in circles.
Not what's happening.
Luckily, I were able to set my spawn point before I died, so I am near you.
Okay, you're back.
That's impressive. I usually
was
do
good.
not think that clear when I
No, I just
Am I
get
packed?
that.
I'm not sure where you are now, Agnes. I'm by the frog lights.
I'm in a snowy forest, and I'm also back.
Oh, apparently I'm next to you now.
Yeah, you teleported
Okay.
to me.
Let's find some heat.
It's getting morning. This is not what I would describe as heat, but it's pretty.
Yeah, no, I said let's find some heat so we can, try that tropical frog.
Yeah.
Come on, desert.
Boy.
Where are you?
And Alexander, where are you?
I'm next to you. Yes.
Woohoo!
Always next to me. Me.
So
I
nice
think-
not to make sure you lose each other.
Yeah, we are on this quest together.
Yeah, we're a good team actually, me and Agnes.
Mm. It was a lot of fun working on the frogs with you and the other
Yeah.
amazing people in the team.
How many of you are working on the frogs so people get a sense of like the amount of people working on the different things?
It
in
is
the game?
actually quite a lot of people, but maybe 6 or 7, something like that, right, Agnes?
Yes,
Like-
so then we have like design representatives, we have Java devs, Bedrock devs, artists, of course,
Sound.
sound.
Yeah, very, very important feature, sound.
Yes.
That's so
you
cool.
can hear the rabbit sound.
The
The
croaking sound. Yeah.
Oh, little cuties.
Well, here is a
It's
nice.
a lot of ice, but very, very little sand around. Or warm. No desert.
No, definitely. You're just on a very large ice.
But we
lake.
should enjoy the journey. It's
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
exactly. Yeah.
We have a really good question from Sant R22, which is there a predator for the frogs?
no, right? But the axolotls gonna eat the tadpoles.
Yeah.
Because the ax.
Oh
that-
no!
Yeah.
It's like the most adorable thing. Most adorable is but the axolotls attack all water animals, so they
That's
attack
true.
the tadpoles too.
So
Yeah.
will they attack frogs if frogs jump in the water?
No, unfortunately,
No.
Okay,
the
okay,
frogs are. Yeah, they are not.
Once they're grown up, they're safe.
Yeah,
but as
exactly.
a baby, they're
Yeah.
axolotl food.
We
need to survive.
Oh. Okay, now we can find something because now we're really
It's
quick,
really-
Agnes.
I think
I
that's
want to run between
Wow.
the icebergs this fast. I like this. Thank you. This is approved.
This is really
Ow.
nice.
it's amazing that it was ice the whole time though.
I'm gonna. I recommend running
I
on the
thought I-
river.
I thought I saw a cactus.
Well, I found an area that is not ice at least.
Okay.
Did you? I have lost you somewhere.
Okay,
in
Agnes, I think
only
that I
see
found a
snow
good
and
area
ice.
over where I am.
Where are
Oh.
Well, I can only see snow, icebergs.
Well, and it's basically the end of the quest. So we got, one frog.
Yeah.
And we got to see the 3 frog lights. And at the end of the show we have a frog mini game, and then all the frog variants will be hanging out with us. So Agnes and Alexander, you'll be back in a few seconds basically, because right now it's time for a segment we call You Made It. So 2 months ago when we were live, we gave you the topic of Warden. And for You Made It, we go through a bunch of Twitter submissions from #MinecraftNowSubmit, where you can show off your amazing creations around the Warden. And today, we are gonna look through those with Agnes and Alexander, who have not seen any of the artwork. Well, they did see this one because this was last month. We had an axolotl.
It actually took me a few seconds to understand it, but when I got it, it's brilliant.
I know, right? And
Fun. But
So-
it's also adorable. I
it
love
is
the art.
really adorable. And this month, someone decided to take this theme but make it Warden. So our first piece of art is a Swarden. I love it so much. So this is Cookie Cat 5.
Oh,
That's
It's
brilliant again.
so cool.
it is brilliant.
And it's
The
extra.
pun level is at Corey's pun level.
Yeah, I love it.
And then
Which-
it's good pun.
So for
Extra
the
fun
two of
that's-
you, what would a Swarden do in like
It's-
Minecraft Dungeons?
It's a sword, and when you use it, you get darkness effect.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Ooh.
That's a really
Pulsating.
good idea. Yeah,
Would be quite
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that they kind of have made in the artwork, it looks like it can hear. So maybe it's like absorbing sound and getting more powerful.
Yes.
So
It
like
has-
it, you know,
Yeah, maybe if
the-
you make a sound, then it starts to shine and become super powerful. I like that idea.
yeah, it's
That's really cool with the
cool.
vibrations. I like
I
it too.
love this idea. The next one is totally different than this one. Luke
Wow.
67 made a terrifyingly amazing Minecraft Warden action figure.
Oh wow.
This is epic. Wow.
This is something I think my nephew Timothy would love.
It's so cool. I love the detail of, you know, the skulls in the belly, which you can kind of see on
Yeah.
the skin. It's so cool.
It's super cool. I think what you said your nephew gonna like my daughter would love it, and I think many of us in the team would
Yeah,
love
I
Yeah,
want
definitely. I would
There-
love it myself, actually.
it.
There would definitely be a lot of fighting over this if it ever came to the Big Studios office. Everyone would want to have that on their desk. It's a really cool. So the next one is, what if you mixed a warden and a goat together? This is from
Oh my
Cloudy
God.
Bee 420. And
love
they
it.
made this in Blockbench, which is really cool.
Mhm.
And I just love that when you mix a warden and a goat, you get a yeti.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's
Yeah.
a yeti. It's something that live in the
Imagine those-
mountains. It's adorable.
Imagine like if
so
it has the same senses as the warden, and if it hears you, it will basically ram attack you, similar to the goats. It's so
No,
scary.
no. I
We-
think this
it's
one
the-
looks kind.
It's the
It will hug
cutest,
you.
terrifying mob then, if it could do the goat power and the warden powers. I
Yeah.
like the idea that it's cozy and sweet instead.
And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super cool. The next one is another one that was made in Blockbench, which is really cool. You can go to minecraft.net/creator and
Wow.
actually make your own mobs. So this is called a snuffler, and it is made by Fergustoni, and it's a warden where it relies on sniffing your food to find you.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Oh, I like that.
I really like it.
And it looks so. I love the visuals. It has so much character. Like,
Yeah.
I
love-
love that it has like really big nostrils. Like they're really
Yes.
big.
The ears that are flapping around. I really like the ears.
that I mean, and that's super good design. That you clearly communicate what the mob does. That's
Yeah.
super good. Very clever.
It's really cool. And I think the ears kind of look like some of the skulk blocks, don't they?
Mm,
You know, so it like
Yes.
ties it
yeah,
in
it's tied to all like the Skulk family. Lovely.
very well thought out. And the last one I really love. D Nails Look made warden nails and I want them all the time, and like I think we should definitely do this for Minecraft Live next year. It's just like
Yes.
have all the spoilers on our nails. So cool.
Then hiding the nails, and then like, the next update is. Yes, this is.
So
wow.
this has, you see the candles. I mean, the warden one is just so cool. It's, yeah, I love the detail.
Beautiful.
Amazing
So
detail,
beautiful.
really. Such talented.
Yeah.
Really cool. Next month, we are going to have frogs. I cannot wait to see what you make with frogs. We will have more Mojang team members who are here to see your awesome art. We're so excited finding these very different things. This week we had action figures and puns and nails. So really, the sky's the limit. It can be in-game, out of game. Oh, wait, there we go. Minecraft Now submit, on Twitter, and we will see your cool frog things. And now Agnes and Alexander are coming back to show us some Mojang builds. We're back with Mojang builds. The two of them have some, like, this is a Mojang Studios server where everyone can build. And Alexander, you're taking Agnes and I on a tour because you've been super involved in building this.
Yes, I'm going to take you on a little tour. So exactly as you said, this is a server where we at Mojang Studios play together. And this is a Java server, and we also have a Bedrock server. And we that work in the vanilla team, which is the team that works on Java and Bedrock in the gameplay part of the game, we have built a vanilla tower named after our team. And of course, the vanilla tower is white, like vanilla. So we built it of birch log. And we were a big group starting to build this tower together. And the idea was that it was going to go to the top of the world, basically. So yeah. Tag along and I'll show you around inside.
It is really cool. Let's see. I mean, that is an epic building so far.
We really wanted it to be white, and we thought that birch would be like a really good building material, but we didn't think about how long time it would actually take to get all of the birch wood. So we've been spending so long time having birch trees growing up so we could build this.
Okay,
yeah.
So you actually built it, like you didn't use any cheats to get this birch.
No, absolutely not. We build it all in survival. So
that's amazing.
Good. I like that.
That's so much birch.
Yeah. So this is Anna's floor. Anna is a fantastic team member of ours, and yeah, she has a really pretty floor. So the idea is that there are many floors in this tower, so anyone can basically claim their own floor and decorate it and make it their own.
That's so cool.
I love all the glazed terracotta.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, Anna's floor is really nice. And some floors, like this floor, has not yet been claimed, so it's basically up for grabs. So maybe, Agnes, this could be your floor.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should claim a floor.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're gonna head up a couple of floors, and I think we're going to go.
Oh. They were ready for us.
We're gonna go in here, and here is this is Henning's floor actually.
Whoa!
Really
Wow.
floor. Yeah.
Oh, look at all the wool.
And I
Really
love that.
pretty.
I love that he took the birch trees and like brought them inside so it matches
Exactly.
the walls. It's really cool.
So
Henning
creative.
He's really creative.
And then it's this stripped birch wood here as well. So it's very much birch theme. Love it.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna tell you of a sad story that happened to us, and this was
no.
actually, it was when we were developing the Caves and Cliffs updates. And as you know, in the Caves and Cliffs Part 1, we had the copper and we had the lightning rod. Unfortunately, before we got the lightning rod, we had the big lightning strike striking our birch tower. So half of the tower burnt down, basically. So that's why you can, at some places, see, there is some holes that we still haven't covered up.
But there's fire.
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Like Niklas, another teammate of ours, even though we had a big fire, he decided to leave some
Nicholas, don't
fire.
do it.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so we had basically a big fire, so half of the tower burned down, and we had to rebuild it again from scratch. But to be honest, like one of the favorite things for me when building stuff in Minecraft is just to build stuff and find stuff. So I wasn't that sad that we had to rebuild it. I thought it was kind of fun to do it. It's building towers is one of my favorite activities.
It creates a story and a nice memory as well.
It's very Minecrafty to accidentally burn things down. I think that was the first video I saw in Minecraft was the person who accidentally set everything on fire. And like we know that you know that feeling, so you can completely identify with it.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Yeah.
this gorgeous place?
Yeah,
Wow.
this is actually I call it my penthouse. This is
Of course it's yours.
yeah. So this used to be the top of the tower actually before Caves and Cliffs Part 2. So before Caves and Cliffs Part 2, the height of the world was up here. But as you know, with Part 2, it has we have increased the world height. So at the moment we're still trying to build to the top. We haven't gotten all the way there yet. But my plan is to slowly move my roof top penthouse to the new top of the world at some point. And of course, I have a little swimming pool here because I really love water and swimming.
Oh,
I
And
was gonna say I will take a new penthouse.
yeah, this is gorgeous. So, I mean, is everyone
Wow.
allowed to just build out from their floor?
yeah,
Like, could this become a sort of, like you kind of take multi-levels and it just keeps going?
It could
for
turn
sure.
like to almost like a city in the skies. That's quite cool.
Yeah,
I don't like I don't like
Oh.
this view.
Is it water somewhere here? No.
if you go out on the ledge, then you can jump down to water. So the
Is
final
there
thing
a pond?
there is a pond downstairs, but be careful so you need to land in the pond. Otherwise.
Where is the pond?
You left Agnes up there.
You
Remember, no one
jump.
is behind. That's what we learned during.
Is it
the
where
frog
you are?
adventure.
Approximate. I can try.
I'm sure you will make it, Agnes.
This is okay. I will. It will be all fine.
Don't just jump, Agnes.
I don't recommend this, but
Wow, nice job, Agnes.
yeah.
I don't like heights. Being up there, it really when it felt very high.
Yeah. But where I am now is a little bit like halfway up the towers. We actually decided to build a small birch forest right at the side of our tower because we realized that, of course, we need a lot of birch to be able to continue building it, and it was a bit tedious to go down all the way every time. So we made like a high altitude birch forest that we can use to continue build the tower. And the nice thing is that we also have a really good view over spawn point here. So as you can see, there are many other really cool buildings that you can find in spawn point. And if I'm not mistaken, that is something that is going to be explored in the coming up Minecraft nows. Isn't that right, Lydia?
I think so. Yeah, this is just the start of seeing this really, really cool world because there's a lot of things here and a lot of people have been building really, really cool things. I love that Akshat Sharma actually called the team out and said that's why it took them so long to increase the height limit. They got to increase the tower. So
Yeah,
that's you,
exactly.
Alexander.
For sure, I agree.
That's amazing. Okay, we are going to head over to Block Buzz, where Jewel is going to tell us a lot of the cool things that have been happening this month around the Minecraft world. We are joined by my amazing colleague and friend, Jewel. Hey, Jewel.
Hey, Lydia. Hey, everyone. My name is Jewel Faguni. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a technical program manager at Mojang. So excited to be talking to y'all and talking about what's buzzing on the block.
And there's a lot buzzing this month in February.
You are so right. First, we're going to kick off with some history-making news. Y'all, we did it. We reached over 1 trillion views on YouTube. Okay, come on. Over a trillion views.
It's so amazing. It's all the people who make content, watch content. Like, yeah, it's unbelievable. I can't even think of 1 trillion.
Like, that's wild. And that's because of you. So for real, like, go us. Go us. But also, there's some other great things happening in February. February is also Black History Month in the USA. And so it was founded in 1976, and it's dedicated to celebrating the accomplishments and impacts of the Black community. So super excited to celebrate Black History Month. And also, there are some great things you can check out on Minecraft to learn more.
Yeah, in Minecraft Education Edition, we have a lot of great lessons about the history, and also check out Good Trouble because I think that's a really amazing one.
Yeah, it really is. So definitely dive in. Another great thing that's happening February, because we all about the good news, is that it's Lunar New Year. Okay,
Yay!
so February is the kickoff, and it spans over April. And also, we have a great free map called The Legend of Nurzda. So definitely check it out.
Happy New Year to all of you that are celebrating Lunar New Year. And then, okay, there's more. This is just a month of celebration, so there's one more celebration.
Yes, and y'all gonna love this. Okay, to all my Dungeons players, all right, shout out to you because we have over 15 million players on Dungeons. So we want to celebrate with y'all at the Festival of Frost.
Oh, it's so cool. It's a big party in game. And also, if you update your client, you're going to get a cool Isolager cape so that you can attend the Festival of Frost in style.
Yeah, definitely show up with style because we'll be there, okay?
Joel, thank you so much. This has been amazing. I can't wait to see you next month to tell us more about cool things happening in Minecraft.
Yeah, stay tuned. Always excited to tell y'all about what's buzzing on the block. So I'll see y'all next time.
Bye, Joel.
Bye.
We thought we'd end the show with something very fun, and we have made a frog mini game. Morton made us a game. So, Agnes and Alexander, are you ready to count some frogs?
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel a little bit anxious.
Yes,
but
exactly. You have not. I feel like that frog might have escaped, so we'll see. But you can head backstage. So there is a backstage. You can start walking, and you will. Well, there's lots of cats. I think that represents our team who's been working on Minecraft now.
Oh, it's the team. Love
It
the
is the team, the Kiwi crew.
Okay,
Very nice.
here we have
Oh,
them.
nice.
so fantastic.
Ooh, and we have.
My God.
Okay.
They're
Wow.
jumping around. It's gonna
Okay, so the goal is that you have 1 minute, and everyone at on the stream, you can play this too. You're trying to count how many frogs are in this room.
Oh my God.
On your mark. Oh wait, before don't count yet. Don't count. I forgot. The winner gets to decide who sings. There's a Swedish frog song. Small.
Små grodorna.
Yeah, it's like a midsummer frog.
Yeah, exactly. Små grodorna. That is one of my favorite songs, actually. I think everyone in Sweden knows it. So, Midsummer, which is like biggest celebration in Sweden, basically. We sing this weird song about little frogs, and then we dance around.
Okay, so whoever wins gets to decide who of us sings the song, but I don't know it, so it's not me, and I'm not playing the game. So it's one of you two.
Okay,
we
that's
can teach you.
that sounds fair.
You
can
have
try,
I better win.
you can try
Okay.
to sing along, Lydia.
Yes, perfect. Okay, you have 1 minute on the clock. You can run around however you want to try to count these. I would suggest getting down from the top, and I don't know, but on your mark, get set, frog count. Okay, I'm seeing a very interesting method here, which is just not looking like they are counting at all, just running randomly after frogs.
I'm counting.
This
I'm
is so
trying
hard.
to see them all at the same time.
I think it's very interesting. Like, are you supposed to accidentally count the sheep and the cow and the axolotl in this, or it's just making it look more full?
It's not like the cow looks like a frog.
No, definitely not. Also, I did think there would be all the frog variants, so I'm sorry that I told you all you would see all the frog variants, and we just have the one. But okay, you have 10 seconds left.
Oh no, I forgot to count.
Your
But
frog.
You cannot forget to count. You have 1 minute to count.
I was having fun with axolotls and the frogs.
Okay, you're done. So
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I know
starts?
the correct number of frogs that are in this room being adorable.
You should
Agnes,
say that-
how many frogs do you think it is?
I think it's 22.
And Alexander, how many frogs do you think it is?
I want to say that Agnes took my number now, but then I'm going to say 21.
Well, first of all, what? I would have never gotten this even close. It was 23. So Agnes, Agnes, you're the winner. So who gets to sing the frog song?
Well, I would have loved to, but Alexander will sing.
Thank you,
Okay.
Agnes. But then you
That's
will have
very
to
kind of me.
you will have to join me in the dance in that case.
Ooh, I also heard that a
Wow.
lot of people in the
I will-
chat counted correctly and got the answer
Wow.
23. So
That's
impressive.
impressive.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, there's 5 or 500, but there would be no in between on my counting.
Would you then pick 5 or 500?
500
500.
from.
500.
Okay,
Nice.
teach us the song, Alexander.
All right.
This is a Swedish frog song
Yes.
with
This
a
is for
dance.
the small frogs basically. All right. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Yes, yes. But you also
Små
need to dance.
grodorna, små grodorna är lustiga att se. Små grodorna är lustiga att se. Ej öron, ej svansar hava det. Ej öron, ej svansar hava det. Koakaka, koakaka, koakakaka. Koakaka, koakaka, koakakaka. Okay.
Well, okay, it's hard not to feel really happy after the frog song.
Yeah.
The frog song is good.
Yeah, so this is basically what we do in Sweden on our biggest holiday celebration. Everyone will do this.
And now you get to do it all the time because you're just constantly talking about frogs in the team. So this should be like your frog anthem.
Oh, that's a really good idea actually, because in our team we have a thing that every time we have a team meeting, as we end the team meeting, we're going to say croak team, because that is the sound that the frog does when it's croaking. So we
Croak
always
team.
we always end by saying croak team.
Okay, I have a few things to say to everyone, and then we'll do that as our goodbye to
that sounds
everyone
great.
watching. Join us next month, March 10th. We're back with more Mojang team members hanging out, playing games, seeing new things. This was amazing. Agnes and Alexander, you are too fun. I could basically stay on here and just keep, running around forever.